What's up? Hello, fellow humans, planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious, glorious video gaming day? What's up, Son? What's up, Serp? Giga on time. I've been on time the last like 10 streams. Christmas shirt. I've been wearing the Christmas shirt for the last 10 streams. Yo, good job, Serp, on being first. Who is ready to do a little bit of cheating today, huh? I'll do it. Now to all my fellow cheaters here, I guess we can do some cheating together, huh? Okay. Close. I love cheating. Yeah, I guess we should log in first and do like a backup save, right? Yeah, for people that don't know, we missed a very, very important item to get a specific super good ending in the game. So what we're essentially gonna do is we're gonna cheat the item into the game. We needed something called the Lexicon of Paradox Part 2. Oh! Wait, guys, we have it! We have the Lexicon of Paradox Part 2! What the hell? Yo! We don't need to cheat anymore! Where does it come from? That's crazy! Guys, it's right here! That's crazy! Oh, okay, we don't need to cheat. Oh, that's awesome. I must have just missed it last time. I probably wrote something wrong or something, guys. How do I actually... Oh, there you go. Okay, no...
Amazing!
Debatron! What's up? Thank you so much for a raid. Much appreciated, Mikado, Minado, and Potato for that. Here, let me do a shout out for you. Boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Your performance lit a fire in my teen heart. I felt so alive. I spray painted some property.
What the hell? That's vandalism. Deb, that's not funny.
No, run away. Ew. Yes.
That's also vandalism.
Yes, I did it.
I'm gonna spray paint and what the hell? Nice. What's up, Kisajin? What's up, hello, Deb?
I didn't do it. No.
Hey! Love this clip.
Wait, okay. I'm gonna just like... Where? Ah, no!
Yeah.
Okay. Oh fuck, no! Oh, I'm gonna get kicked off! No! No! Drink!
Yeah. Good time to drink.
Oh no!
That's a good clip.
Fuck!
Also on time hype, guys. I've been on time for like 10 streams. It takes 10 streams for two people to mention I'm on time. That's how long it takes to notice that someone's on time again. Thank you so much for raid, Deb. Super appreciate that. Hope you had a fantastic video game broadcast. Hello everyone, Endaline here, video game broadcast. We're currently playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We're doing a little bit of cheating today. A good time since we've been around our drinks. A fucking VB long neck at 20 to 8 in the fucking morning. Get that up there. Hold on. Hope you had a fantastic stream, Dev. Hope you enjoyed the plucky fucking squire. Oops. I'm just excited because I want to get out of this hot AF room ASAP. Good. You have no one else to blame but yourself. You chose where to spawn and you chose Australia. Hi guys. We installed a cheat engine for the game because I missed an important item. And I decided to pre-cheat to get this item because I didn't want to spend too much time on stream doing it. I didn't know how hard it would be, but it wasn't that hard actually. I had to go into this loot thing, and I had to go into search and pick. Then I just search for oh, cheater, chicken eater, yeah. It took a little bit of time here because I was like in like items or something. I couldn't find it, and I was also searching here. I was like lexicon. That's not how it works. You search over here, lexicon. Lexicon. The fuck? Lexicon. There, Deb. I asked my community if they wanted me to cheat, and they said yes. So this isn't my fault. And then there were two of these. There was this one, part 2. I added this one. This is like a weird. Oh no, wait. There were 3 of them. Oh, weird. Oh no, okay, because I already have one. I guess it's not here anymore. Okay, this thing, not the same book. But anyway, why aren't these, like, I looked through some of this last time. Why isn't this, like, just in the game already, most of this stuff? First of all, I don't know what all this stuff is. I have no idea what, like, I tried pushing this button, it just did nothing. So I have no idea what most of this stuff is. But there's so many settings in here that just should be there for okay, so I did this, I skipped splash screen, and I did make the game continue to play music when losing focus, so it actually plays music now when I tabbed out. Crazy. I'm not gonna enable anything else because I haven't played with any of this, but it seems like there's just like a crazy amount of stuff that should just be in the game here. Wait, click on equip slots to filter inventory. Enhanced load save. Objects highlight toggle. Combat log divider. Mark interesting NPCs. Jesus Christ. Highlight copyable scrolls. There was like a thing here to like autofill like consumable things after you use them too. So like if you cast wear from a scroll and you have another weird scroll, it just goes in the slot. Oh yeah, this. Refill consumable in belt slot if in inventory. Jesus Christ. Current alignment change, that would be pretty nice to have. Dice rolls. Summons. There's probably a ton of stuff here that's just like super nice to have in your game. Level up. Ignore future restrictions. Unlock Aeon. Oh yeah, sure, I should do that. Party. Loot. Show everything with living maps. Steal from living NPCs. Oh. Interesting. Allow looting of locked items. Show rarity. That's awesome. Love that. I don't know how they decide rarity, but... Crusade. Armies. Quests. Matadea. Anyway, lots of like weird stuff here. Oh, yeah, we cheated to get this Lexicon part 2, I guess. I'm not gonna do anything. Oh, learn something from the book. This looks like the most cheater software ever. I mean, it's literally just a cheat engine. It's like it has like every cheat imaginable. Like look at some of this stuff. It's like Like, be a murder hobo. If take this a murder all who dare to engage you. I guess it's just like auto kills everything. You can like teleport all enemies to lobotomize all enemies, kill all enemies, remove buffs, rest all. Re-roll perception, change party. Oh, there was a cool setting in here. I sounded really cool that I would probably play the game with in the future. Should probably in the game. This thing. Expand dialogue to include remote companions. I guess this makes so that companions aren't with you at the time can participate in dialogue. Like you can see like interactions they would have if they were present. That's awesome. Allow any gender for... Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. I really don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. That's weird. I never used anything outside of removing my corruption and resting, which already is huge. What do you mean, like just like insta resting basically? You don't have to do like a sit down rest. Uh-oh, more and more people are disappearing from my party. That isn't good. Alright. Now we got to train a spell. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, there's, I saw that the, I saw it said here, like, this is intended for you to be able to enjoy the game while using mods that enhance your quality of life. Please be mindful of the player community and avoid using this mod to trivialize earning prestige achievements like Sadistic Gamer. The author is in discussion like about like, I think my 2 cents on this, which I don't know, this is going to be controversial to the Pathfinder Rather Rights community, is like, you can probably already trivialize a lot of the achievements by just doing a specific builds, right? Would be my guess. There's probably some builds that are just completely bonkers broken with the right items to begin with. And there's already, like, I don't know, is Sadistic Gamer the I think I looked it up. Is that the one that people said if I was playing on core I could have gotten anyway? Big game for the settings accomplish the following deeds: core difficulty or above, party speed depend on the weight you're carrying, no auto level up, no retrain, no more than 75 rest total. Oh yeah, like no more than 75 rest total. I might be, I don't know how many rests I already have, but I might be below 75 rest total anyway. I'm doing Bowser on the mode. I want to do that too. I think that looks like a lot of fun. Bowser on the mode sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. But yeah, we're only cheating to get the book right now, so because I missed it. We're in Canabras, everyone. We're doing the one DLC thing. We're missing Ember. That's the only person who spoke. Oh, we gotta speak to Greybor too, but we haven't talked to Ember or Greybor, basically. Ember's over here somewhere.
Who is responsible for this? How outrageous! Are you seeing this, darling? Do something!
What do you want me to do, dearest? They're just children.
Something? Anything! I don't know. Just send them away. They're ruining everything. Ugh. Hey, you little rats! Get out of here! I told you to get out of here or I'll call the guards! You're disturbing our celebration!
No, you get out of here! Our big sister invited us to the party. She told the guards that we can stay, so leave us alone!
I think they did an okay job making the children distinct from, like, look like halflings. I think they actually did a decent job.
Why, you insolent little...
Good morning from Germany. Guten Tag, as they say. Is something wrong?
No, everything is fine. My wife is just a little upset, that's all.
Up to have ice cream. I saw that, Deb, I saw that meme of you trying to learn Japanese. That was pretty funny.
Fine? You call this fine? This is outrageous! It's an absolute disgrace! Ugh. These dirty little urchins have snuck into the party and are snatching sweets from our tables with their grimy hands. Ugh, the audacity! They're stealing food right beneath our noses, and the guards won't do anything!
The audacity! What type of ice cream do you have? Meme, yeah, like Jay's in the meme channel, like, Jay's posted a video of you learning Japanese. In my Discord.
Did you hear me, lady? I said we were invited. Our big sister
I assume that was
told
you
us
anyway.
we could stay. Nobody's forcing you to be here. If you don't want to be around us, you can leave. It's
Nice.
a big city. Pick a direction and start walking.
Tell me more about your sister.
She's very tall, and her face is covered in scars from where she was burned. Everyone knows her. She's famous now. We used to play together in the streets before the demons came. I didn't think she'd remember us, but she does. She's the one who invited us to the feast.
Wait. What did you just say?
Oh my! Ember?
Ember?
The real Ember? How exciting! Why didn't you tell us? Here, have some more cake. Go ahead, eat as much as you want. Can you introduce me to this sister of yours?
Changed your tune, huh? Well, tough. I'm not introducing you to anyone now.
The Bontron? Alright, blonde woman must be me. Hey, blonde woman speaking Japanese. What am I? Who am I supposed to think that is?
I'm being nice to you, you little brat. Fine, have it your way. If the guards won't make you leave, I will.
I know I'll go find her. She'll handle this.
Oh, that would be marvelous. I've been longing to meet her. I'm sure this little brat is lying. Ember would never associate with lowlifes like these.
What the hell?
Go ahead. Big sister will set you straight. She's around here somewhere. I think she went to the Temple of Desna.
The hell? That woman does not know Ember at all. Burn, accursed beast, burn! Could be some more of a real take than just doing it a little bit. Oh yeah. And the ice cream is mint to dark chocolate magnum. I feel like last time I asked that was the same ice cream. I'm like, if by meme you mean devoting years of my life learning the language, sure. Hi Alpha! Hi! Kjøp opp. 1, 2 og 3. Gamle Morelia. Gamle Morelia. Skal bare legge seg. Hæ? Legge seg. Ja. Why aren't the guards doing anything? Where's Ember at?
By the way, those belts of yours are good quality. They seem well made, and the buckles look sturdy. Where did you get them?
I couldn't imagine devoting several years of my life learning anything.
A master in Grinder's Alley. Do you want these belts? I can give them to you. It would be an honor if Greybore himself...
Now. I would never ask my fans to give me their belongings.
Morgan, yeah. I found 2 people dressed up as you, but it looks like you've come up back to a whole squad of Greybores.
A whole squad indeed, Commander. Look.
Sure enough. At first, I thought I was alone, but there's actually a lot of us.
This feels like actual commentary on how many people like this character, and this will be cathartic for like the 3 Greybore fans out there.
Hey now. There's no need to interrupt me. I don't...
Oh, look, Mr. Greybore, look! There he is! That's the suspicious man who wanted to hire you.
There's so many of us.
Right. It's getting a little too crowded here.
Ever do you know this person?
No, I've never seen him before. I think it's time we find out who he is and what he wants from me.
Sir, Greybore? Mr. Greybore? I'm here on an important matter. You see, my mansion appears to be haunted. I urgently need the help of an experienced hunter who can deal with evil spirits.
If it makes you feel better, I also have Dulce the Leech Magnum in the freezer and in my tummy. That sounds French, which means clair obscur, which means it's probably good. Or moin, as they say in real Germany. Austria?
Ghosts? Ha! With a snap of his fingers, Mr. Greyboar will...
No, he won't. Don't you know that Mr. Greyboar is busy hacking down demons left and right? He's not going to waste his time on a few trifling ghosts.
These people seem to know what Greyboar will say before he even opens his mouth. I don't know about you, Commander, but I'm getting tired of all this fuss. I think I'll go have a drink somewhere quiet and let these gentlemen entertain themselves for a while.
Wait, Mr. Greyboar, won't you even listen to the details of the case? And what about my advance payment? I've already given you a large sum.
I'm not interested in your case. You'll have to find another monster hunter to help you. This is my day off. As for the advance, I have not received a payment from you. If you can figure out which one of my fans has your money, you are free to demand it back. Have a nice festival, gentlemen.
I gave him such a hard time at first playthrough. Well, he tried to murder me and died. It's probably the companion I like the least. But it just kind of seems so like just seems a little bit like an average dude. He's like one of the few people that are just like, he's just a guy. Which isn't necessarily a super bad thing, but it just like, he feels a little bit bland to me, I guess. I think no, I thought it was floating for a second. I think I've had enough. I don't need fame. I have a reputation, and that's what matters. After the vessel, Commander, I'm going to take a break from all the noise. See you later. I think that's what they were going for with them, though. So I mean, if that's your jam, that's, you know, I get it. Emba. Into the chapel. I see how you can read him that way. I think he's not heroic for certain. He's so sword, but not arrogant. Oh, Griff Citizen. Patch me up in time. Okay, where are we going? Come on. Oh, where did she go? Just towards the Iomade statue.
I can't believe my eyes. It's really you. Ember, darling, you have no idea how happy I am to meet you at last. You're the talk of high society. We all admire the depth of your conviction. Will you come for tea at my salon? Everyone who's anyone in this city will be there.
Oh,
You're being very kind to me, but you've got it all wrong. Don't you see? I have everything I need now. I'm no longer hungry, I don't sleep on the street, and I have plenty of clothes. But these children have nothing. Nothing at all. They're the ones who need your help the most.
There are, I'm looking everywhere for you.
And now you've found me. You'll always find me, no matter where I go.
I can see you spent the whole day helping people, but I hope you've had a chance to enjoy the festival as well. Are you having fun?
Oh, of course! I'm having so much fun. There's music and decorations, and happy people everywhere. See? Look!
Emery's open face shrimp pops in her mouth with a cheerful grin. Did you invite these children to the feast?
I did! The kind guards were confused. They didn't think the children were allowed to be here. The guards said they had orders to keep the children away from the feast, but I told them it must be a mistake. Why would anyone want children to go hungry? They agreed with me, and let them in.
That's right, big sister. You set them straight.
Life on the street isn't easy. Many of these children lost their homes when the demons came and burned down the city. It was nice of the townsfolk to throw a feast so these children could fill their stomachs and have some fun. Although, it would be better if they bought bread for the children every day, instead of just giving them cakes and pastries at the festival.
Just right, because I'm very psyched with human beings these days. I can see, I think Greyboar is like an awful character or anything, but I just think he's very bland. But I can see him being relatable to some people. Every skin in the door by Kildare in my evil attempt of this game, and honestly, I still don't know if evil runs and I will ever be a full thing. I think I parked my demon in Act 4. I did a partially evil run for Baldur's Gate 3, but I also don't necessarily like evil runs that much. But I haven't really played many games where being evil is like satisfying, I guess. Even in Baldur's Gate 3, I felt like I felt like the conclusion to like an evil playthrough was just kind of boring. They did an overall okay job with it though. I don't know if they do a good job in this game or not. I feel like evil in a lot of these games often ends up being unguidedly evil, I guess you might call it. Like you're just doing stuff that's like really really evil for no particular reason. It's not like you're like a well-rounded character who's making evil choices because you have to or whatever. Usually it's like you're gleefully murdering people just to murder people. But I think some of the evil choices have been okay. And I mean, you can go full chaotic evil in this too, which could be a fun playthrough, I guess, where you just attack everyone. I thought doing a run where you just, anytime there's an option to attack someone, you just murder them would be fun. You kill a very cool NPC and then just do evil things. In this game, evil is more supported, but I still struggle to enjoy it, which is fine, yeah, for sure. Have you met these nobles before?
Yes! These kind people invited me over for tea. No one has ever done that before. In fact, when I used to live here, they chased me away so I wouldn't get mud on their pretty things. But it wasn't my fault I was dirty. I didn't have any clean clothes or a place to take a bath. You know, hot tea is a wonderful thing. Especially if you're living on the streets and it's raining or snowing outside. I think you should invite these children over for tea instead of me.
What? You mean invite this rabble into my living room?
A rabble?
Ember, darling, be reasonable. You are a celebrity, a heroine of the crusade. Everyone wants to meet you. But these... well, these...
What makes me different from these children? They get cold and hungry, just like us. I'm just an ordinary girl.
Yeah, just an ordinary girl.
Why invite me for tea and not them?
Mabel Ron as demon wasn't too evil until I murdered every good person in Dresden. You can be tame demon, but what's the point? As if you do that. Just cleaning cum in brothel. What the hell? Demon stuff. What the hell? It's I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that like yesterday. Like I was thinking, like if I play the game, if I want to experience everything the game has to deliver, are there some mythic paths you want to do as good and evil? Like so far, I don't know if doing like a dragon run being evil would change much. I don't know if like there's a lot of the hawk interactions. But is there like for demon or for like lich or whatever? Can you do like a good lich run? And that has like interesting different outcomes, or is it generally just like if you're a lich, then it's just kind of evil or like lame good or whatever? You can pick up Golder again, Dragon Evil. I read up more. It's not that different. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be. It's possible not that different. Okay, that's fair.
Goodness, you cannot possibly compare.
I can see you're good people, but you're confused. Let me help you.
I don't think
Whenever
it
you
was
see
your
a
fifth.
child
That's
on
fine.
the
That's
street,
cool.
imagine that they're me. Before the crusade gave people a reason to know my name. One day they may do great things, but right now they're cold and hungry, and they need your help.
Listen. There's probably a game like this out there. It probably already exists. I just don't like know about it. I haven't played it yet. But like, I also count switching to Devil in a SATA Aeon run. No. Yeah, no. I would count that as being like doing a different mythic path. But I would love to just have like a 20-hour RPG where it's like one run is like 20 hours, but it has like enough variety for like 1,000 hours. You know what I mean? There's like drastic changes in it. There's some where this is a decent bit of variety, like Demon can go neutral or evil and stay Galarian. That's just roguelite games. Slash S. I'm sure there are games that have tried it out there, but it's like for this game, for instance, right? Like obviously, I'm not saying what this game does is bad. I'm just saying like, if you'd invested the same resources that this game has into doing a branching story that is 200 hours long, you could probably make a drastically different game that is like 20 hours long, right? Which could be really cool.
You know, dearest, perhaps she has a point. It's all very well to talk about these things, but perhaps we should be doing something more tangible.
But I guess a big part of the problem is that most people don't even finish a game one time, and at that point you would make a game that like people want to finish like 5, 6, 7, 8 times to get a lot of value out of it, right?
So that's why they call you a saint. I'm sorry, Ember. I've been so selfish. Thank you for opening my eyes. Here you go, kids. This is for you. A holiday gift. I don't know if you can forgive me for the way I have treated you, but if you can, please do come for tea or lunch. My door will always be open to you.
If Ember can make Norticula feel a little bit bad, then this lady had no chance. Lichon is pretty. Alka said they wanted to make full voice acted games in future slightly shorter. Yeah. I saw a like a YouTube short or something recently for that too. Lichon's pretty cool. You have to have an evil alignment to bind your soul to a factory, but you can be semi-good using the dead as a means to an end. Common Lich Cope L. Lich player spotted. You're going for Asthma, you are Omega evil. Just to find the evil ways. Check for Asthma, neutral bitch. Is going against Pharasma are like, that's our barrier for being good or evil. It looks like you helped the nobles rediscover their conscience.
I hope so. They're good people deep down. They just lost their way. The nobles forgot what's really important, so I reminded them.
Last I checked and there's plenty of delicious food in the town square. You should check it out.
Thank you. We'll go there as soon as we start to feel hungry. I've always loved festivals. There was always someone to give me food, and I almost never got chased away.
If you ask for us when you do die someday, good luck in the void. Well, undead, a lot of undead don't have a choice, right? Like if you're like a raised skeleton or zombie, like a sentient one, not a mindless, then you're like a new being, right? Because it's not usually your old self. Like your soul is already passed on, right? You're not being resurrected.
I will.
Nice. So let's just keep his soul for himself. Yeah. Let's just do. I'm just saying, like in general, there are some beings that there are some beings in Golarion that are undead that are like, that's what they are, right? They don't have a twisted mortal soul. They're just undead beings. This one playthrough, very powerful when playing optimally. Probably a tie for my second favorite. Trickster into Legend. I want to do a Trickster playthrough, that could be fun. Let's save, I guess. You're right, most undead, their souls did pass on already, yeah. So they're like... They're the whatever body they possessed. It's just their bodies that are back. But I think the premise though usually is that like a lot of undead people are still very akin to who they used to be. So I wonder how that works. Some are at least, right? Maybe like the brain just retains some memories.
And now the main event of the day. Please welcome the Knight Commander.
Oh my god, this guy's so loud.
I'd like to invite all the Knight Commanders to come nearer the stage for the judging of the best Knight Commander impersonator. Please step forward.
Is this guy like the Herald of Razmiran or whatever?
Hurry up!
Or is this?
It won't take long. You'll be parting with your friends and companions again in no time.
Wait a minute. Do you see that mask? Oh, they tricked us, the scum. They played us like a fiddle.
What's wrong with the mask?
Take a closer look. That carnival mask is a perfect match for the ones worn by Razmir's cultists. On the face of the Herald himself. Here we were, looking for spies who'd managed to sneak into the festival, and they were the ones organizing it all along.
That sounds rather ominous.
I'll say. He's challenging you, Commander. In full view of everyone, but so that no one but you realizes what's going on. He's talking about your companions. He's just announced, right on stage, that he's the one who kidnapped them. He has your entire party hostage.
How did you manage to miss something like that?
I made a mistake. We took all possible measures to ensure that no demons or demon worshippers could sneak into the festival. We didn't consider ordinary spies.
That's a small little mishap in security. We didn't consider regular monsters. We were so focused on the demons, we didn't think about the daemons. This seems like a trap.
Of course. But it's too early to give up. So the Razmary cultists took us by surprise. Too bad. I still have some contingency plans up my sleeve.
Alright, I'm going. Let's see what they have in store for me. Bye.
Go ahead, Commander. I've got your back.
The contestants have lined up near the stage. Some of them look like they could be your twin, while others are not even close. Amidst the joyful chatter of the crowd, the herald slowly walks among the contenders, gazing intently into each face.
Let's give a round of applause to our participants. How much effort has gone into these costumes? How much talent and ingenuity? But only one will be the winner. Only one will get the prize. A journey into the wonderful world of luxury. Let's hear it for the contestants.
Daryl stops in front of you and his eyes smile through the slits in his mask.
This is our winner. Come up to the stage, Commander. First prize, Commander.
Oh, I was right.
Few are given such an honor. You have earned a personal audience with me, the living
Yeah, what's
god,
up, Lens?
Razmir himself.
I was actually just right. I didn't wake up at 1:30. You did. No. I've been live for 40 minutes. I promise. Your name is Razmir. Who are you?
You'd best keep quiet, Knight Commander. We'll talk later, face to face. What's this?
Yes, it's probably unharmed.
It seems I underestimated you. I suppose I can answer a question or two. But let's not interrupt the spectacle. No need to worry our audience unnecessarily.
What the hell is...
And certainly no need to waste my precious time.
What the hell is Rasmir doing here? Gets out a bit exhausted. I was up for basically like 30 hours or something, and then I went to bed and I slept for like 5 hours. I don't know. I think my body is like, I think my body just doesn't like sleeping. Yeah, we spent like 13 hours yesterday fighting Consort Radon.
All right, a short sermon for the unenlightened. Before you stands a living deity, the patron of luxury, law, and obedience, the great Rasmir, ruler of Rasmuren. You may bow. Don't bother. After all, people talk about you as if you are a myth incarnate. One could say you're almost my equal.
13 hours? Yeah, 13 hours. That was like day 2. We spent like 20 hours total just against Radon. Did you get him? Yeah, that was when we were done. It took us 13 hours, day 2, to kill him. We had really not great builds against him, and also I think Radon is a little bit buggy when you're doing multiplayer. He does some weird stuff when you're multiplaying against him. Ooh, failed lore check. The name has a familiar ring to it, like an echo from the distant past. Perhaps he has a small following of believers in Golarion. If you wanted to talk, you could have just sent an ambassador to Dresden while this drama.
In Dresden, your citadel, we'd have talked on your terms before entering into any negotiations. I always try to secure the most advantageous position for myself. As a fellow strategist, I'm sure you understand.
I'm smoking on of you. 420 Blazed. What do you want from me?
What I want is for us to speak privately, away from prying eyes. You don't want your secret to become public knowledge, do you? Let the crowd believe their fairy tale about their mythical hero. What? It's good for them. Let's finish the show, and we'll do the negotiations backstage.
What secret? Wait, I have a secret? Hold up a second. Insomnia strong. Yeah, pretty much. I had to get a lot of sleep deprivation to operate some heavy machinery. What have you done with my companions?
Nothing untoward for now. They're my guests. Merely insurance in case you decide to put up a fight. I give you my word. If our negotiations proceed peacefully, I will return all of you safely to Canabras.
Fine, negotiations it is. Let's go.
A wise decision, Commander. I will be glad to welcome you to my palace. And so, here is our winner.
Winner. I should check that my mask still works. Rova still remains among the crowd. He waves frantically at someone and points in your direction.
And here is his prize.
Oh, because that looks like a portal opening. I'm confused. It's Ratsmir feels like he's maybe a little bit too cocky right now. I feel like if I'm the Swarm right now, I have an option that says eat him. Fate is a convenient concept for explaining the unexplainable. Why does an individual always find themselves in a difficult circumstance? What makes someone lucky or unlucky? The answer is simple, fate. Even now in the Age of Lost Omens, people still resort to such explanations. The commander attracts adventurers wherever he goes, a tendency that should be studied, not hastily dismissed with pseudo-explanation of fate. The portal opened in an unfamiliar dungeon, dank and bleak, a stark contrast to the pleasant square at Canabras. The commander thought he saw Rovis dash through the portal after him before it closed. However, the new head of the Eagle Watch is nowhere to be seen. Welcome to Rasmiren, comes a condescending voice. Please don't move, we must finish the spell. The approving whisper of the speaker's cultist minions echo behind him. The commander is sitting on a chair in the center of a dark chamber. He decides to Quickly look around, I guess. Raspberry's face is concealed by an impassive white mask, as are the faces of his minions crowding behind him. I have many questions for you, self-styled commander, and you will have plenty of time to answer them. A chuckle seems to come from beneath the mask. But first, let me block your so-called mythic powers. We wouldn't want to make a scene now, would we? Raspberry gives a signal and its minions begin moving their hands in mature gestures. Time for action has come, and the commander decides to... What would Kiryu do in this situation? I think... I mean, I guess enduring might make sense, because I don't know where my companions are, but... I feel like unleashing his mythic powers would be pretty cool too, though. Here's the thing. I feel like this guy's a little bit of a bitch. I feel like this Raspberry guy's a little bit of a bitch. So maybe we unleash our mythic powers just because he's a bitch. If any type of character is just gonna endure this, so I feel like Kiryu might be one of them. And it might lead to some interesting outcomes. It's a hard choice. I like it. Now Logan's there too to help us decide. Hi! Hi, Logan! I hate when options are like Kiryu can go both ways, because now I have to decide to let my character do it. I'll I'm trying to think, like, yeah, I'll unleash, I guess. We'll unleash. The commander feels the familiar tension building up inside him, but the tension does not find its expected release. Only a small portion of the power hits Rasmir in the chest, but it's enough to hurl him against the wall. Increase the pressure, orders Rasmir as he staggers out through the doorway, his cultists close ranks. Their concerted magic is somehow holding the commander's power at bay inside his body. The commander must escape before the unknown magic binds him permanently. He has no choice but to... Athletics. I can hear the bullshit narrator voice in my head. Unleash. Run headlong through the lines of cultists. The commander swiftly dashes past his captors and leaps out into the hallway, slamming the door behind him. The cultists only shriek in surprise and haplessly stumble over one another in their attempt to catch him. The long tunnel leads straight ahead. Cell doors flash past on the left and right, but there is not one soul to be seen. Finally, the tunnel ends, and the commander is standing at the foot of a staircase leading up. At the same time, he hears muffled sounds coming from an inconspicuous door under the stairs. The commander chooses the inconspicuous door. The room turns out to be surprisingly spacious. It looks like a laboratory more than anything. Set out on the tables around the room are scrolls, magic ingredients, and vials containing substances of varied hues. A gnome and an elf in Rasmiri cultist robes stand near one of the tables, locked in an animated debate. They are so engrossed that they do not notice the commander's entrance. The commander decides to listen in on the conversation. Have you lost your mind? Adding real gold dust? We need the audience to believe in the light magic, not to gild their hats and jackets, shouts the gnome, rolling his eyes angrily. I added yellow lily pollen last time. Everything went fine at first, Delph explains. I read the spells from the scroll and scattered the pollen. It glittered in the dim light. The congregation believed that I was really doing divine magic. Get to the point, yells the gnome, losing patience. Allergies. One of the dust audience members was allergic to pollen, as it turned out. There's a wild dragon on the loose, yeah. Attack the cultists and search the lab. The cultists prove more agile than expected. The elf reads from a scroll vanish into a portal, and the gnome immediately leaps in after her. Now there is no one to disturb the commander's exploration at the laboratory. Quickly inspects the tables, the commander discovers a large number of elixirs, ready to use scrolls, and spell components. After taking all the items out, the commander considers next steps. Perception. Oh man. I don't think we succeed this on a natural 20, right? When the commander fails to find anything else of value, the clamor of the voices. Notice the commander decides to leave or turn up the stairs. The commander climbs the stairs, leaving a dungeon behind and entering the palace. The sumptuous decor radiates solemn grandeur. Gilded handrails on the staircase and balustrades, heavy velvet drapes, carpets so thick one's feet sink into them with every step. All of this is capable of inspiring awe in a commoner accustomed to such sights. The walls are dotted with white masks, making it seem like as though Rathmir himself is watching everything that happens inside the palace. However, the commander's escape from the dungeon has not gone unnoticed. Guards are rushing through the corridors, and shouts and the rattling of weapons can be heard drawing closer. Soon, the commander is surrounded by armed cultists. In the name of Rathmir, you are under arrest, shouts the boldest of them. Don't move! The cultists behind him start moving their hands in ritualistic gestures, and the air fills with magic once more. The same magic that fettered the commander's powers in the dungeon. Intimidate. Tries to intimidate cultists. I should be able to do this. Plus 66. Under the weight of the commander's authority, the cultists give up and take a few steps back. Oh, that's so funny. Kiri's like, no. And they all just like, oh shit, wait, hold up a second. He's the real deal. He really does have mythic powers, they cry out, scattering. The commander passes a dining room, a kitchen, and several side chambers. Only one door draws his attention. It's decorated with 3 masks and is slightly ajar, and from behind it the commander can hear the chanting of devoted worshippers. Opposite is a huge set of double doors, which must surely be the entrance to Rathmir's throne room. After collecting his thoughts, the commander door opens, leading to the chapel of Rathmir. There's a service in progress. Masked cultists kneel in front of a portico, where the priest hidden under a mask of Rathmir mask. Under a mask of Rathmir mask. Where a priest hidden under a mask of Rathmir mask is preaching. From the outside, it would appear that Rathmir himself is conducting a service before other Rathmirs. Another huge mask hangs directly behind the priest. The commander decides to... The devs run out of money and had to get rid of graphics now. The game is full text. Yeah. They ran out of money towards the end, Mortis. What's up? Listen to the service. I am the great Rathmir. My word is the word of God, the priest says in an ancient voice that is strikingly different from that of the Rathmir who met the commander in the dungeon. I am the great Rathmir, the cultists echo. I passed the test of the Starstone and gained divinity. My will is unyielding. The priest continues. The commander considers the next step and decides to... Hey, when that happens, yeah, it happens in a lot of games too. It's crazy, right? Not much been sleeping and napping a lot. Damn, pizza in the oven, dude. I'm really hungry, but I gotta wait at least like 30 minutes before I make breakfast, I think. I'll keep listening. No mortal can look upon my visage and not die of exultation. I have graciously hidden my face beneath the mask so that I do not forsake my flock, says the priest. I am all merciful, affirms the flock. Keep listening. Oh. The mask is my extension of my will, the priest proclaims. Though through masks do I gaze upon the world. Through them I am present everywhere, invisible and unstoppable. Through them my will and my power flow. I am omnipresent, intones the cultists, throwing up their hands. The cultist fervor is at once commendable and foolish, as with the cultists. The commander decides to attack. So what is this text adventure thing now? The for the Owlcat games, they do like text-based adventures of some of the things in the games. So there are like text-based events that happen sometimes, where they're like choose your own adventure textbooks basically. They're pretty cool. The cultists are far from eager to fight when they notice the commander. They scatter, some hide in curtains covered alcoves, some dive behind the altar, and one even jumps out the window. The clicks of secret doors open can be heard all over the chapel. The high priest picks up a huge mask of Rathmir and with the wild eyes steps into a portal that just appeared. Just time to look for a scattered cultist. A large gold chalice on the altar catches the commander's eye. The chalice surprisingly light when picked up. Too light. A closer look reveals his flaws, such as the chipped gilding that exposes the fake treasure copper core. After a quick look around the chapel, the commander decides to... I can see something on this. Oh. Damn, almost. After a quick look around the altar again, the commander finds nothing. There's no time for further searching, and the commander is obliged to leave the room, go to the corner, and open the doors to the throne room. This game has it all. I mean, it's an obvious choice they've made because the game isn't like, it isn't animated in that way, right? In a different type of game, you might have this be like an animated thing in the game, but for a lot of games like this, they just don't do stuff like this at all. You just wouldn't have this segment be a thing, basically. I think it's a good middle ground. It kind of works for the type of games. The heavy doors open on creaking, unoiled hinges. It is clear they are rarely closed, but today is a special occasion. An expansive hall is revealed beyond the doors. It is hard to imagine more magnificent surroundings. The crimson carpets are embroidered with gold thread, the walls are adorned with gold inlaid masks, and the gold chandeliers on the ceiling must be held up by magic. Otherwise, it surely would have fallen long ago under its mighty weight. Rasmussen himself is waiting for the commander with a lazy look in his eyes, and a group of cultists behind him. "Ah, my dear guests," he says in greeting. "When I say dear, I do mean it. It cost me dearly to capture you, and that's not to mention the damage you're doing to my palace." He nods slightly, and his cultists begin weaving their hands in spellcasting gestures once more. A wave of energy tenderly washes over the commander, enveloping him like a warm blanket. Tell Rasmir what he's going to do to him. Nice. Rasmir remains unflinching, but his minions prove to be weaker in spirit. Many give up, and their spells dissipate. Attacks the opponents. Please tell me my thing is working out this. Jesus Christ, look at my saves. Plus 56 fortitude. There are some battles that cannot be avoided, in which retreat would technically be possible, while technically possible is unthinkable. Some might call such battles momentous, others might call them righteous. Today the commander has met an opponent who must be defeated one way or another. After finding his bearings, the commander... launched a direct attack on the enemy without holding back or retreating. One after another, the cultists fall, struck down by the commander. Rasmir takes a step back, finally realizing that defeating this opponent is beyond his capabilities. Suddenly, the commander's companions burst into the hall. Though they were captured in Canabras and brought to Rasmir's palace, they managed to escape captivity. Now they have come to the rescue. Rovus, who entered the portal after the commander but found himself in another chamber, fights alongside them. The enemy losses are heavy, but the commander is beginning to tire as well. Rasmir is the first to break. "Keep fighting," he shouts. "Buy me time, you worthless creatures!" He hides behind the doors, and without him, the defenses cannot stand for long. Soon all the cultists have been defeated, or have turned and fled. The commander feels a light touch on his shoulder. Glancing around, he sees Rovus. Rovus leads the commander to a side room. Locks the door tight. Now would be a good time to rest and recuperate. Boop. 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 Emba. Configuration taco.
I know you hate demons, but since we're fighting together, perhaps we could...
No, we could not.
Oh, whoa. Very nice. Okay, we're actually in a palace. Interesting. Are we gonna go fight Rasmir? Oh, everyone else is there too.
Commander.
Oh!
I'm glad to see you've made it this far.
Underneath the cultist mask comes a familiar voice.
Even though we're trapped in the enemy's palace, this secluded room looks like a good place to catch our breath. If you or your companions need rest, this is the best place for it.
How do you manage to disguise yourself as a cultist? I can't see your horns or your tail.
Secrets of the subtle art of disguise. I've worn thousands of guises in my life, and I can't always be a tiefling.
Where are we?
We find ourselves in Rasmir's palace. Whether we're in Rasmirin or another of his palaces, I'm unsure.
You know what lies ahead?
Grand halls full of fanatics. I can't say how dangerous these cultists are, but there are plenty of them out there, so be careful.
Why did you follow me?
Some cultists try to abduct the Crusade commander, and then he disappears into a collapsing portal. I had to follow you.
You know how we can get out of here?
To my shame, no. I've not managed to figure it out. But there's always a way out if you look hard enough.
You think the citizens of Canabris are in danger?
Rasmir's lackeys wanted to make your abduction look like part of the show. It's clear they don't want everyone knowing you're missing. Most likely the townspeople are still celebrating, oblivious to what has transpired.
We have to find a way out.
Be careful, Commander.
Be careful, Commander. Dude, poor Greybor is like perma-stunned over there. Hey, chat made it in here. That's awesome. Alright, I guess it's buff time.
I'm always open to ideas.
I was wondering if any of these, but I thought maybe that like buff like a goddess was. So I was thinking like maybe that let you like insta buff or something. But oh no, I guess this is like this probably gives you all the buffs as if you were a god. I guess. Would be cool if there was an option there to, and it might exist. Would be cool if there was an option to just be able to insta buff, right? Oh, I still have the buffs on me. Oh. And by insta buff, I just mean like when I click this button, I click a dude, just make the buff appear instantly. Don't have me go through the, you know, casting process.
We'll make things right.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Esmo Oxy, yes.
Please, allow me. Huh? Oh, yes, what?
Alright. There we go, we're done buffing, I think. There's a quick 645 million hour buff session. Yo, what's up, guys? It would be a shame if you guys just started taking.
Again.
Oh no! Why is he not in this shape? Also, Rachel, please come out.
I'll do it.
Okay, Ulbrich, stop killing them passively. Oh my god. Rasimir, bro, what is wrong with you? Sound alarm! Blasphemers have invaded the temple! Sound the alarm! The enemies with faith are here! Save yourselves! Okay.
A success worthy of praise.
Radiator robe and decoration masks indicate that this is the depiction of Rasimir himself. Want of cure hangover. Nice. Bucket of gold paint on the side of the bucket is written, as Rasimir marked my life with gold, so will I mark Cannabis with his color. Underneath, in different handwriting, idiot, bring the paint back to the warehouse.
You called?
Oh, this was the actual end here, okay. Oh, no.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Well, well, look who finally decided to show up. Neophytes, I take it? I suppose the splendor of this palace has left you completely stunned, huh? You can stare at it some more later. Come and eat before the food runs out. While you're busy gawping, your brothers and sisters are clearing the table.
Who are you?
Oh, may the living God save me from neophytes. You must learn to distinguish who is who by the details on their masks and robes. Otherwise, you'll quickly become confused. I'm Valestri, your superior. Now, are there any more questions? Or are we going to eat?
What's the occasion?
Ah, today is a special day. Reverend Knubbo himself has come to us with a sermon. The great Rasimir granted him infinite wisdom and the gift of healing. While we are enjoying bodily food here, there is a spiritual feast in the opposite hall. When you've had enough of one, you can go taste the other. Isn't it wonderful?
You don't mind my appearance?
Mind it. I love it. The makeup, the illusions. You are an example to all neophytes.
Thank you.
But of course, walking around the palace without a mask and robe is improper. As soon as you finish your meal, go change your clothes.
I'm confused about this. Is the implication here, because this is not how I would do things if I was faking being a god. Is the implication here that all his cultists are in on the fakery? Like he's not tricking his cultists into believing he's a god. They actually know it and that he isn't, and they're also in on the scam. Thanks, but I'm not hungry.
Wait just a minute. How can you say such a thing? Your brothers and sisters in faith prepare a meal and invite you to the table, and you refuse? Do you mean to disrespect us? Maybe you mean to disrespect our faith, too? And Rasimir himself? Don't ever do that again.
Just higher
ups?
ups?
You were told to sit down and eat, so sit down and eat!
But he just called me a neophyte, though. Isn't a neophyte like a lower-ranking member? Because he just told me about the scam, right? Neophyte meaning a person who's new to a subject of activity. Because he just told me about the scam, right? Or did I misunderstand what he said? Yeah, like this stuff. Like he likes the illusions, right? The makeup, the illusions. Or as a neophyte, I'm learning how to like deceive people into pretending that there's some splendor to me, right? I'll be happy to join the feast.
Wonderful. Dig in.
Andre gets a gold as you put a piece of food in your mouth. A second passes and the shadow seems to follow your eyes. You shake your head and the feeling recedes.
Had your fill? Wonderful. Everyone deserves a last meal before their execution. To arms, faithful servants of Razmir. The enemy is here. May the might of our faith crush the wicked.
Oh. Activate the mask column. Jesus Christ.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
The mask golem. I have 6 of these now. Didn't I have 5 last time? Oh no, where did the 6 come from? Oh yeah, look, we got I got this at the start of the stream, right? We got a new mask of the most worthy at some point. Another one. I wonder how many we'll have by the end of the game. How powerful are these guys? That's like level 18, these guys level 3. Well, sucks to be them, I guess.
I will resist.
I mean, sucks to be this guy too, but... Wow, how weird. Maybe a bit overkill to kill level 1 cultists, but hey, still funny. This thing is probably a real threat though, right? Level 30 construct, sure. Sure thing, boss.
Retreat is not an option. Ha!
What are these animated mats supposed to do? Can they actually do damage? I can't target the mask.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, Bray, there's no shot, man. That's a level 10 mask.
Kneel before me.
So just a +1 club? Cultist key. Okay, we learned our lesson from missing that book, so let's check the entire room with every character. Oh.
You are my favorite aide.
Looks like if I go here, I'll get to the throne room. Should we go down here first, I guess? I feel like if you're someone like Razmir, I don't know if this makes sense to do. Like maybe is this stupid in the lore? I feel like if you're Razmir, you mostly just stick to your own nation and you don't really like stir the pot too much. Stirring the pot can only get you in trouble. There's no benefit to it, right? But maybe you don't get to where Razmir is by being smart. Wealth is never one-sided. Someone who is rich in virtue will never be poor in money and health. You will see firsthand the beneficial effects of Razmir's wisdom. There are you, my child. Are you unwell? Pick a ball up. Pick a ball up like that. Pick a ball up like that. Razmir, I feel your grace is sending upon me a miracle, brother, sister, a miracle. I'm healed. Be Rasmir bless the faithful with his gifts and ignores the misery. Be generous in your donations. For your generosity will return to you 100-fold. What was there blood on the floor there? Oh, run down. Israel again, also the biggest monarch in the
Who limps like that? If you keep slacking, I'll break your legs for real. Maybe then you'll finally look convincing. We're done here. Go rehearse. We have 2 more miraculous healings today.
I was saying, I feel like, well, I guess the arrogance would do this, but I feel like if he has a habit of doing what he's doing to me right now, then he probably would have died a long time ago. If he has a habit of, like, meddling with other really, actually powerful beings, right?
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
Maybe just...
A new acolyte, it seems. You certainly look promising.
I'm a dragon.
Are you dressed up for some special mission?
Knubbo?
It's a good costume, don't get me wrong, but you're supposed to worship in a robe and mask.
This is a Miss Knubbo.
All right, you're just beginning your journey. What do you want?
Hello,
Guidance, healing, or maybe a blessing? Oh, I know. You probably want to make a generous donation in the name of the great Rasmir, a noble impulse of the soul, truly holy.
Who are you?
Who doesn't know me? I am Reverend Nubbo,
Nubbo.
a humble servant of the great Rasmir. Everyone wants to hear my sermons, and when they do, they are forever changed. How many times have I been told, oh, Reverend Nubbo, your sermon has turned my life around? You want to change your life, don't you? You want a beautiful mask and a high-ranking robe? Then miss no sermons and spare no gold for donations. And bring your friends. The more you bring, the faster you'll rise through the ranks.
What were you preaching here?
A service for the chosen. I don't know who usually conducts weekly sermons here, but this week I, a priest of the 25th step, was invited. I once preached for 3 days in a row. Everyone was crying so much that we were knee-deep in tears.
Makes sense.
Each of my sermons is an unmissable event. By the way, as a token to remember this event, you will soon be able to buy a unique blessed amulet from me.
What's this your sermon about?
Today, I am talking about the 2 types of gold. The gold of faith, which is kept in the soul, and the gold of earth, which lies in the purse. One cannot exist without the other. Rasmir grants wealth to those who are faithful, and punishes the faithless with poverty. To get rich, both spiritually and financially, you need to follow 7 simple rules.
Is this actually what Rasmir is like canonically? I thought it was more... I thought it was just like, I didn't know he was like obsessed with gold. I didn't know he was like gold member for Most in Powers. It doesn't really say on this Wikipedia page. Teaches that acquiring money and power grants mortals the lives they want, and thus they are only to pursue mortal life. He teaches these precepts through parables and simple rules that obscure his motives. The 9 goals from those who oppose Rasmir, that those who deny the god are liars, those who only surrender wealth and glory. Okay, I guess.
As for what they are, I will tell you in a separate sermon. For a separate donation.
What's that mirror next to you?
If you were meant to know that, you'd already know, wouldn't you?
What if Rasmir wanted me to learn it from you?
You have a way with words. Fine, it's not a big secret anyway. These mirrors were created by the great Rasmir to make it easier for his faithful servants to move between his numerous palaces. A portal is hidden in each of these mirrors. But which mirror leads where is a secret few people know.
Did you hear the sound of fighting?
Fighting? Within the walls of this sacred monastery, the only battle being waged is a spiritual one. Against one's unbelief, laziness, and negative thinking. First, I preached a sermon. Then we sang a hymn on the steps to prosperity. No outside noise would dare enter this hall and disturb our pious concentration.
I have to go.
Can't wait to get to the feast. It's in the hall nearby. Spiritual food is poorly digested on an empty stomach. Eat and come back for a new helping of wisdom.
What?
It went splendidly.
There was no subtle references to the principles of the Rasmussen faith. It's very fought Rasmussen's minion when you made your way to the throne room. The bodies have already been removed, but they have not had time to wipe away the blood. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so I can also use the mirror. Cool. Oh no, you can't come in here. Go away. What? Listen, I'll explain it in a way you understand.
Defend my dream.
Brother, there's no way this guy would do this. He's not that stupid, right? In what world did he think this was a good idea?
Desna, guide my hand!
You think he'd at least like move away first?
A success worthy of praise.
The palace stands as testament to Rasmussen's wealth and power. It is a fitting temple for the god of luxury. Don't you wish that you could be luxury?
No time for debates.
Logan.
Make your peace.
We're not that in music. Of course they're immune to hellfire, right? Yeah, that's fair.
This one's mine.
Fuck. Grapple. Yeah, thank you, Logan.
I will resist.
Bring it. Tome of Ancient Perfection. Ooh. The huge master of medicine and magic. Determine the nature of the magic.
A success worthy of praise.
The spell enveloping the mask are close to the ones Rasmir used to bind your powers in the dungeon. Dismissing Rasmir's envelopment is trivial. Powers return to you. Oh. I didn't know I didn't have my powers. All ability scores. Nice. Okay. Oh. Oh, almost read out an overbreak. That would have been sad. Nice. This exquisite plus fundamental whirlpool longsword shimmers with inner crimson light. Whenever its wielder makes an attack roll with it, they have a fitness chance to roll twice and take the better result. Oh. Whirlpool meaning it will cut off someone's head. When I roll for a natural 20 followed by a successful roll to confirm the critical hit of weapon serves the opponent's head, if I don't from the body, some creatures. Okay. So, this is a sort of insta-kill, basically. Should at least be, right? I don't think creatures should be immune to this, most of them. So, but if you combine, first of all, if you have, it needs to be natural 20 first of all, but if you combine this chance to roll twice with this, it probably has a pretty overpowered sword, huh? Our God teaches us that anyone who is wholeheartedly pursues power and success will attain them if they follow his teachings. I took that lesson to heart. I committed myself to his precepts, and he took notice. He has blessed me with his wisdom and strength. He has permitted me to take his form and appear to others in his name. I followed in his steps, and now I am closer to him than anyone else in the flock. I understand him better than the rest of the clergy. Our God desires more power. Why? Is it because there is no limit to the pursuit of power? I often think about how I will help my Lord grow stronger. I see myself in him, and him in me. I know where more power can be obtained. I will present my plan to my master. Another step forwards, another step closer to him. Okay. Oh. There he is. My bad. MB? Let's go kill Rasmir. Oh, the key. Although the world sprawled unevenly across the page, someone has clearly gone to a lot of effort to write to this. So much effort that they tore several holes in the paper with their quill. One by one, step by step, I follow in your footsteps, Master, bound for the wealth and glory of you have promised me. When I entered the flock, I left behind poverty and sorrow. I will never forget the stench of the village hut where I was born. From memory of it, remainder never to return. When I joined the faith, I learned the true purpose of mortal life, the accumulation of wealth. I hunger for gold, influence, and glory, and I desire to follow your path to greatness. I am guided by your precepts, just as you endured 31 trials before you attained godhood, so will I overcome every obstacle that stands in my way. The difficulty will deter me, the adversity will stop me, for only in the service of our Lord will I find a life of plenty and comfort. O Lord, multiply my wealth and bestow the bounty of your favor upon me. Rasmir, may you bless your servants with prosperity and peace. The last line is written in beautiful, precise cursive. Copy without errors, but do not put so much pressure on the quill. Satisfactory. Satisfactory. Did Rachel write that, or? I may be Regil, but I'm not a Regil. Use your worldly wealth wisely, exchange it for the treasures of the spirit, and you will achieve enlightenment.
Hearken to me, my faithful. The time has come to prove your faith. The enemy is already here, within these sacred walls. What villainy opposes us? What treachery? This heathen snuck in here under the pretext of peaceful negotiations and massacred our brothers and sisters. Gather your faith into a fist and strike a crushing blow against this heretic.
The way he speaks is so beautiful. Even I can't talk like that. But people believe me because I tell the truth. Why do they believe him?
You look like a god to me, Ratsmere. Are you deceiving your flock?
Cover your ears, my children, so that the blasphemy from these godless lips does not defile your hearts. Remember that any accusation is a confession when it comes from the mouth of the wicked. The godless are forever trying to find their own sins in the faithful. Watch and learn, Commander. This is how you command a crowd. When they look at me, they see a deity. They believe in me. And that makes me a god.
Lies, you brought me here by force and then attacked me.
The wicked love to twist the truth. He broke in here, committed a massacre, and now he's painting himself as an innocent victim. What shall we say to that, my children? What awaits the enemies of the righteous faith? Death, death, death!
It's not too late to resolve this peacefully. Let's talk.
Ah! The beast is scared and has sheathed its claws. He realizes that he is doomed, and now tries to bargain for his salvation. It's too late. Nothing can save you from the divine wrath of Razmir.
Enough talk.
To battle, my children. Prove your faith.
The hell was that?
You are invincible. I am the living God, and I am with you.
It's either us or them.
Will saving throw failed. Will saving throw failed. Is Ratsmere actually part of the battle? No, it isn't. I think I'm gonna delay until after Kiryu goes, because I feel like that would be funny right now. I think I'm walking forwards one step. No. I don't know what happened there. I know why Kiryu moved forward, so I missed some people, but I mean, still funny, I guess.
Prepare yourself!
What the hell? Why?
Press the attack. Ha!
Okay. No again. Där. Du må kjappe. Ja. Det flink ut. This is actually the first step he runs down and... Oh, it's a rogue wizard, okay. No, having music here would have been a good idea.
Desna, guide my hand!
Retreat is not an option.
They need new carpets. They
You
probably need to do
cannot
everything.
win. I am the living god. You are a disappointment. You promised me the Knight Commander's power. I gave you unlimited resources. I let you speak in my name. And what do you have to show for it? Master, I am so close to victory. I have the Commander within my grasp. I will not fail you. I just need a little more time.
I knew something felt a little bit amiss. This Rasmir is an imposter.
An imposter? Not exactly. The key to any kind of power, even divine power, is delegation. My servants are an extension of myself, despite their occasional incompetence.
Spare us your lectures. This little circus show of yours makes it clear you know nothing about leadership.
I demand an explanation.
That will need to wait. First, I have to decide what to do with the two of you.
It's time to end this senseless slaughter.
Perhaps we should cut our losses and send the Commander home. You've already spent more than 1.5 times the funds I allocated to you for this operation. I do not want to add the cost of palace repairs to that total if he decides to go on a rampage. No! Please, Great One! Let me finish this! I will bring you the Commander's power! I swear it on my life! A serious oath indeed. Very well. I will give you one last chance. Do not fail me again. I will grant you the power of my tears. Now you will be victorious. Thank you, Great One. I won't disappoint you.
Okay, is he gonna teleport down or something, or what's happening with this guy?
Make your peace.
I may be fragile, but I am not fragile.
You are nothing before me.
Where's the it's down there? Okay. Oh, this guy's immune to fire, so do nothing on Ember, I guess. Prep for phase 2 with
I will resist.
Nenio. I should have moved Ember too, now I think about it. Oh wow, big mask man. Very scary. Wow. Much scary.
Prepare yourself.
Let me guess, immune to fire. Oh, not immune to fire. Wait, but it attacked me back with them? Interesting. It reflects and it spells back. Gotcha.
This one's mine!
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh boy, do I wish I didn't use my Breath attack a second ago. I think these are also immune to fire, or... They are not. I don't want to be reflected again.
Attack.
Make your peace.
I will resist.
Oh, we got a surprise round. Nice. Ember is stunned by this?
Retreat is not an option.
Prepare yourself.
Close ranks.
Rasimir will saving throw failed. Dude, why would this guy even teleport? Just cast spells from up there. What are you doing, bro? This is so stupid.
Desna, guide my hand.
Loot him.
What a disappointing outcome. I must apologize profusely for involving you in such an unfortunate situation.
I don't want apologies, Rasimir. I want an explanation.
Very well, then. I will explain. I've been following your exploits for some time, ever since I heard about that extraordinary event in Canabras. I was immediately fascinated by the power you possessed, and by the fact that no one but you seemed to understand its true nature. I wanted to learn the secrets of your magic. At first, I planned to offer you a deal, but my servant devised a plan to take your magic from you instead. As you can see, his plan has failed catastrophically. However, perhaps we can still come to an agreement.
An interesting approach to research. While scientists try to uncover the secrets of the universe, this boy tries to buy them.
This boy.
By the way, did you know that there are some places in Avestan where trying to pay in certain currencies can result in physical violence? This phenomenon is most commonly experienced when using Rasmiran coins. I call this a negative exchange rate.
Negative exchange rate. If you try to use a Rasmiran coin, you have to pay them. I would like to give you, oh, this is 3 gold, huh? Well, I would like to give you 3 Rasmiran gold coins and 20 gold coins for the Rasmiran coins. It's like, you should get my powers, how?
I want you to reveal the secret of your so-called mythic heroism. Personally, I don't believe in myths, but I do believe in money. I was able to partially reproduce your powers, but at great cost. How did you manage to convince half of Avestan that you were chosen for some special destiny? Tell me the truth, and I will be very generous.
So you're a fraud, you're not a real god after all.
I said nothing of the sort. Millions believe in my divinity. I would never deceive my followers.
Mythic powers are not a magic trick. They cannot be sold or taken away.
Yes, yes, of course, and I'm really a living god. Please, Commander, it is just us here. There is no need to pretend. Sell me the secret to your power. I'll pay you a fair price.
I feel like this might be playing right into his hands, but I'm just gonna do it because it's like a mythic power thing. My power is real, don't believe me? See for yourself. Master Orchin sounds to demonstrate powers, but his sharp eyes study your every move.
No, I don't understand. What you are doing, it shouldn't be possible. I can understand now why you did not wish to reveal your secrets. I certainly would not if I were in your place. Very well then. If I cannot tempt you with my offer, there is nothing else I can do.
I want to leave now.
It seems I don't have a choice. I will open a portal for you. Do not
I can
worry.
play the guitar without an instrument,
But first, I want to make amends on behalf of my dim-witted servant. My palace and its treasures are at your disposal. Money magic items. Take whatever you want. Please accept this as compensation for any inconvenience caused by my servant. I believe it should be sufficient payment to settle any associated restitutory obligations. I ask only one thing. Please do not touch the mask worn by my late servant. It has a special symbolic meaning. He must be buried in this mask in accordance with religious traditions.
Well, I won't touch the mask. I could have already almost looted that already, but...
Thank you. As a token of my appreciation, please accept this gift. And now, as I said, the palace is yours to plunder. When you're finished, let me know, and I'll send you back home.
I'll take your treasures for myself.
Be my guest.
You foiled the Rasmir's plans. Oh, that's nice. Now I know that the achievement thing works now. So that's awesome. 2.2% of players have that. This ring, which once belonged to Rasmir himself, makes all spells to cast intensify and piercing as though using the intensify spell and piercing spell feat. By 5 levels. That's also pass the maximum in order to complete no other rivals. Okay. When you cast a piercing spell, it's right. When you piercing spell, right. Well, that's nice. To all mental ability scores finally aware against the powers of magic domain using their character level as their effective level in the class that gave them access to that domain. I don't know what are the powers of the magic domain. This is like a very this is like an insanely powerful item, right? I mean, probably, I feel like with the prerequisites there of like intensify, increase the maximum damage die by 5 levels. What does that even mean? .6 point of damage per caster level. So does that mean that I would get 5 like it would be 5d6 extra for this? I mean, like, legendary item tier. Very sorcerer room, okay. The thing is that Ember already has a couple of good rings, but the problem is I don't really cast many damaging spells on Nenio. It feels a bit wasted in that sense, but... I mean, I feel like Nenio probably benefits more from the piercing, probably. Because I usually want her to beat spell resistance. With Ember, it's not that big of a deal, I feel like. All mental ability. I could give it to myself too, just to get the bonus of mental ability scores, I guess. I'll put it on the name because Nenio has at least one useless ring, so I feel like it makes more sense. Because Ember needs Red Salamander, and this is like a Pyro ring, so I guess we'll put it on Nenio. Nenio. Okay, so when I loot this dude, I gotta make sure I don't take his mask from him. Hello again. Wait, did I bug it or something? I didn't. Oh no. Oh, interesting. Okay, it doesn't have the mask on him anymore, so I guess I'm safe to just loot. 38,000 gold? Can I guess I can look up what that mask would have been, huh? Maybe the mask is also a very powerful item, I assume. Water Rasmir mask. Rasmir's Mask. Mutual spells from the Divination School, a +8 enhancement to all mental ability scores, and the spell Turning ability. The first spell the wearer casts in a round is cast as a free action. Yo! The spell Turning ability. Water. I don't know what spell. What is it? Just it reflects spells? Turn back upon the original caster. I'm reading the actual wiki for this, or the Pathfinder First Edition SRD. Interesting. So the mask seems almost better. I mean, the mask is insane. First spell you cast every round is a free action. I guess the mask would have been, it's like the more power gaming choice for a little bit, huh? Hello again. Very good.
Are you satisfied, Commander? Please, don't be shy. Take whatever you want. It's not like I can stop you. You can even strip the marble from the walls. Or are you ready to return home?
Don't leave your palace, take me back.
Goodbye. I hope I never see you again.
I feel like I don't know if I like this representation of Rasmir. It feels a little bit parody. It feels a bit like a parody, but I mean, I don't actually know what it's like in the lore. I don't know if there's like I don't know if there's like actual lore depictions of him that are different. So, but it feels a bit more like a meme than like an actual dude that can rule a nation and pretend to be a god. Hey, that's... Hooray, the commander's back! He knew no one could stop him. Flute guy! Yo, Gandalf!
With this mess behind us, we can finally relax, right, Commander?
It's been a very long day.
I understand. The commander of the Crusade probably has a new adventure every day.
I think you underestimate the power this game tries to portray you have. No, like, I'm not... If anything, that's part of why I'm saying that. I think, why I think that the picture of Rasmir doesn't make any sense, right? I think that, like his entire I think that portraying it as like his some of his followers know that he's not a real god, I think is stupid. I don't think that makes sense necessarily. I think that the whole like everything is just he's greedy and he just wants gold and everything is a big scam for gold is a bit silly from a narrative perspective. Like I said, he reminds me of a gold member from Austin Powers, right? He's just like, oh, gold, I need gold, right? Like it just seems a bit silly. And I feel like he would inherently understand that. I think to be a guy like Rasmir who rules a nation and pretends to be a god, I think you have to have an innate understanding of what powers not to meddle with, right? On his wiki page, it said that when like Tar Baphomet returned, Rasmir was like, hey, Tar Baphomet, what if you just like What if we just like chilled out together? You know, I want to attack you, you want to attack me, right? That seems like something he would do, right? It doesn't seem like he would come and kidnap some guy as powerful as me, because ultimately I could have murdered him if I wanted to, basically, right? His players need to know that he's fake god, they don't get divine powers from him. Fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. I guess I just wouldn't set up a nation where I have clerics. I guess I would just have like wizards. I guess, but yeah, that's fair.
And now I suggest we go to the
a good point.
Defender's Heart. The Eagle Watch and I have reserved a place for you there to relax after today's adventures.
But still, like having like fake gold things is a little bit it's like it feels a little bit on the nose, I guess. Like I feel like as a leader of a nation, you can probably be rich. I don't think he needs to have like fake gold chalices and stuff like that, right? It wasn't him, it just his cultist. He was safe miles away. I mean, was he safe? Are we implying that if my character, the level 20 almost level 10 mythic level character decided I was like a little bit upset about him, you're just telling me he would be safe? I feel like he probably wouldn't be, but and the thing I'm saying is that like I feel like if this was like I don't feel like a character like him would survive long if he did stuff like this frequently, right? Like okay, we can maybe say this was like one bad gamble he's done forever, but that I don't know. Oh, we're back here.
Razmir didn't prove to be much of a challenge. I could have taken him down with both hands tied behind my back.
Yeah. Any fight you win is a good fight. A pearl of wisdom to treasure from Brother Woljif.
A win's a win.
Not so. As I remember it, we had a quarrel with a neighboring clan back in the old days. There was a patch of wood where they hunted, but we needed the timber to build our houses.
Okay.
One thing led to another, and we were at each other's throats. Blood was spilled, and we were looking at a genuine blood feud where neither side would rest until the other drew their last breath. Erwa saved us all that day.
Erwa.
He challenged their god to a duel and wrestled him to the ground. Oh, what a victory that was! We became blood brothers with that clan afterward.
Blood brothers.
I once fleeced a merchant and then pinned it on a friend of mine. When someone else gets tossed in the slammer instead of you, that's what I call a victory.
You're truly a lost cause. There is no teaching you.
I will never encourage treachery.
Oh, neither will I, Chief. It wasn't treachery. It was survival.
You're not a threat, you're
But
a popsicle.
I never rat out my partners in crime. Lo and behold, I picked your pocket while we were talking about Razmir. Here. You're welcome.
You sneaky weasel.
I should go. Well, this for a party.
I'm gone.
This is unforgivable.
What is unforgivable?
This armor is over 50 years old, and it hangs here for all to see, like a trophy, safe and sound.
You know, do you think a suit of armor in such good condition should not be hanging here?
Most definitely. Everything and everyone in this world has a purpose. The purpose of armor is to protect the wearer. Hanging it here shows disrespect for the skill of the armorer who forged it.
You think they made better armor back in the day?
Mindlessly glorifying the past is for the old.
Hell yeah.
I deal in facts.
Based.
The armor's of excellent quality, which means the blacksmith who forged it was a master of their craft.
Based.
Yet this armor is gathering dust on a tavern wall, which means the blacksmith was poor and unknown. Based on this, I can assume there were many such blacksmiths in the past. What we now consider master craftsmanship was once commonplace.
You know, I rarely see you satisfied, but our war is being won despite your dissatisfaction. Have you ever considered that things might not be so bad.
This is logical, perhaps even partially true.